Hello, Forge fans! We are almost 10, and to celebrate this birthday, we are going to have a challenge like no other. Today, two of our game designers will duke it out based on questions from the history of Forge. Who will win? Who will take home the title of champion of this quiz? Watch and find out. But before we start, please subscribe to our channel to never miss any content about Forge of Empires. Alright, Forge fans, the rules are simple. There will be 2 rounds. The first round is a choice of 6 categories from events and features within the game. The second round is rapid-fire general knowledge with a special emphasis on the history of Forge.
It is time for our first challenger. You may have seen her answering your live Q&A event-related questions. She hails from Ireland, and some might say that her and Paddy McCharms are distant cousins. It is Jess, our game designer. How are you doing today, Jess?
I'm good, thank you. Hi, everybody.
That is great to hear. Let's begin. You will have a choice of 6 different categories, and you will need to answer 6 questions. The categories are as follows: guild battlegrounds, great buildings, events, cultural settlements, units, foods, and ages, or guild expeditions. Which one do you want to attempt?
I guess I'm biased, so I have to go with my favorite part of the whole game, which is events.
All right. Question number 1, Jess. In which event can your neighbors influence your choice of prizes by spinning a wheel?
Summer.
Correct.
It's a summer event where you spin the wheel, and your neighbors can rob things from your wheel, which is...
Question number 2. Lighting matches is an important aspect of which event?
Last year and this year's winter event. Yeah.
Winter event is correct. In which event is the building the mountain reserve?
Wildlife event. Yeah, it was our first building wildlife event.
3 from 3. Number 4. In which event would you use dynamite?
I wouldn't suggest using dynamite in daily activities, but in the archaeology event, it is.
The next one, unfortunately, it's a little bit more challenging, Jess. And it's this is a historical base quiz where it's honoring the 10-year history of Forge. So, can you tell me which year the first birthday event was held?
I wasn't around. The first birthday, I hope. The first birthday.
Correct.
So the first Forge. Do I have to give you a year?
Yes, you have to give a year. So you have to, if it's easier, if you know which year, yeah, okay, so we're in 2022. So when was Forge released?
Forge was released in 2012.
Correct.
The first birthday would have been 2013.
Yeah. What was the first ever chain event building? This is a hard one.
The winter train.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you tell me what year Forge was first released?
2012.
Ding. Correct. What was the first in-game event?
Oh my God. I don't know. I'm going to say summer.
It was Halloween. Forge was released first on iOS or Android?
I would say Android.
It was iOS. When was the first live Q&A with a game designer introduced? What year? Take a guess.
2016.
Oh, it's so close. 2015. What year was Cultural Settlements first introduced?
I don't know this. 2017.
That's timer done. It was 2019.
I did so badly.
It is time for our next challenger. She comes from Germany, and like the stereotype afforded to her homeland, she is both ruthless and efficient. It is time for our game designer, Aylin. She's presided over many of your favorite features within the game. How are you doing today, Aylin?
Hi Adam, I'm doing awesome today. I'm happy to be here and try to beat my opponent.
Which categories would you like to choose, Aylin?
Cultural settlements. If I can take a second one, I would take the goods and the ages.
Aylin, what was the first cultural settlement released?
The Vikings.
Correct. In which cultural settlement do you find spices?
Spices. Let's go with the Mughal ones.
And that is correct. 2 from 2. What is the currency of the Aztec settlement?
Oh, it was the cacao beans.
Now let's go on to units, goods, and ages as your next category. In which age do you need Prometheum?
Arctic future.
That is correct. 4 from 4.
Yes.
Can I ask, which age are the energy cannon and the power cannon from?
Cannon. I think that was Space Age Venus.
Correct. 5 from 5. Which age is the hover tank from?
I think it was Mars.
Future era. So that's the first round done. You have 5 from 6. What year was Forge first released?
2012.
Correct. What was the first in-game event?
Forge Bowl?
Halloween. What was Forge of Empires first released on? iOS or Android?
Android.
It was iOS. When was the first live Q&A with a game designer introduced?
Oh god. 2014?
It was 2015. You're so close.
No.
What year was the first cultural settlement introduced?
Oh, that was not as far away. 2019?
Correct.
Yes.
In which event is the quest giver named Hanako?
Oh my god. Spring?
Yes.
Yes.
What is the first space age in Forge?
Mars.
Correct. In which event could you win the following grand prizes? The Pirates Hideout, the Governor's Villa, and the Crow's Nest.
Summer.
Correct. So, you got 9 points.
Yes. That's not bad. I hope.
Pretty good. It's pretty good. In second place, drum beats here, guys, is Jess. And in first place, this is Aylin. Aylin, do you want to give a victory speech now that you're our new Forge quiz champion?
Call me queen. No, I don't know.
I will.